Minnesota Vikings.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's game is a divisional matchup featuring the first running back taking off the draft board in their draft class. It's Eddie Lacy going up against Adrian Peterson. With that, we send you up to U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis as we hook up with our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, it's one of the new jewels of the NFL, no doubt, as you get a look inside U.S. Bank Stadium here in Minneapolis. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Lacy. He's going to get the football. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And a wide receiver to watch in this offense, certainly Jordy Nelson.
And most defenses watch him run past them. Jordy Nelson can run every route in the route tree and take it to the house.
26. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Well, Rodgers, now he'll let it go on the run. Deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain of 39 that time. And now a first down following that long gain.
Of course we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer, but you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
Showed it right there outside of the pocket and on the money. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's 2nd down. And a look at the Vikings defensive unit.
When I see Sharif Floyd hit the field, I think of all the potential he has, and it's a lot of fun watching that come to the surface.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now Bradford steps away to his left. Out of the backfield, Adrian Peterson was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Time to feature the offensive starters and to give some love to the tight end, Kyle Rudolph.
He's been to the Pro Bowl already, battled a few injuries, but he's back and better than ever. Has added a little yoga to his regimen in order to make him more nimble. That makes it that much harder for the defenders to catch him.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Brandon, I know you play the fantasy football game, and Adrian Peterson has to be a popular pick for owners. But this year, a tough season for him. A knee injury early limited him to 72 yards total for the season.
Yeah, early indeed. Week 2 on that knee injury. So 72 yards, as you said, for the year. Came back, admirable, hoping to get him into the playoffs, but didn't look like he was ready to return.
One guy I never count out, though, is Adrian Peterson. I expect a monster return in 2017.
Bradford, this is Johnson, he's got it. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Throwing, Bradford. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a third down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Well, partner, you might want to tear up your scouting reports a little bit here because they just broke tendency. Third down, you don't ordinarily see a toss. They ran it really well and picked up the first down. I love the way the edges were sealed.
Touchdown, Vikings! Adrian Peterson, 30 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Kendricks coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with the pick.
And as a defender, if you're going with 2 interceptions in a game, that's pretty rare in the NFL. You might see one guy a weekend do that. But to have 2 in the first quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
They start the drive with Peterson. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 36. And it'll be first down, Vikings. If you're an Adrian Peterson fan, that's the sign that you want to see right there on the other end. They got to learn to get him down, or this could be a long one.
And it's also the sign that his team wanted to see. Him making that type of a run, having a force and an impact on the game that early, that really demoralizes the defense because they realize it could be a long game trying to get him on the ground.
On 2nd down, Peterson. And some room to work. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
And a peek at the defense for the Packers.
Clay Matthews is an absolute force. Multiple Pro Bowls as an outside linebacker. He can swing inside and create the same havoc.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kenny Clark, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. 3rd and long for Bradford. Now a hit, and the ball comes out. Bradford's lost it.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And the Packers pick it up. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. One-handed, love the effort. Not much production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a first down.
And he'll be the one in the film session. If he said, hey, run that one back, coach.
Yeah.
Run that one back.
One more time.
Let's see that again.
2 more time.
And they won't.
8 more times.
They won't. Didn't get much out of it.
And his throw is incomplete. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Caught left side by Cobb. A couple of years ago, Cobb signed that 4-year, $40 million deal. Since then, the numbers have been down a little bit, although last year only played 13 games.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be as concerned with the numbers dropping if I were a Packers fan, because remember, Devontae Adams has developed as a player, and his numbers have gone up. You got Jordy Nelson back to full health in 2016. He's going to catch a lot of passes, almost caught 100 in that season. Jared Cook at tight end. That's a new weapon Green Bay didn't have for a while. And don't forget, Randall Cobb spent some time as a running back when all the injuries hit the backfield. So his versatility is still a major plus for Green Bay.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. A dump off to Lacy. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Rodgers to throw once more. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
To throw is Rodgers. Out to the flat for Lacy. Give him 8 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots in the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
Throwing is Rodgers. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 3 yards there. Good enough to keep the drive moving.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordy Nelson, 34 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. To return, here comes Marcus Sherrills. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. You know, for this Vikings team, as they come back out here on offense, I don't know that any group had more of a roller coaster ride than them in the 2016 season. The quarterback change at the beginning, the hot start, and then the cold middle. It was just a tough year for them, wasn't it?
It really was, and when you look at how their season went, you mentioned the roller coaster. A lot of it can come back to the injuries, especially along the offensive line. I think by around October, maybe even early November, I'm surprised you and I didn't get a call to go audition to be a left tackle there because they were just down so many guys. So that made it difficult to run the ball and to protect.
Why the chick glitching up like this?
In their final record.
They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Pulled in at the 24. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
Man, it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7. Here's Rodgers. It's caught.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a Green Bay 1st down. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested 1st half. More from Minneapolis after this. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play
She's
sheet,
on
so
my
they
dog, boy.
can scramble after this one.
You know, with a white girl, she's soft as powder. I get out around her. You know, we ride her. She's a mama dog boy. Up a with bro boy. She said, I'm a dog boy. She said, I'm a dog boy.
With an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look.
You know, with a white girl, she's soft as powder. I get out around her. You know, we ride her. She said, I'm a dog boy. Up a with dog boy. She said, I'm a
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a
You
timeout
know,
here
with a
on
white
the
girl,
offense.
she's soft as
It's just their
powder.
first,
I
so
get
they'll
out
have 2
around
remaining here
her.
before we get to
rob
halftime.
her. She said, I'm a dope boy. Don't fuck with bro, boy. She said, I'm a dope boy. She said, I'm a dope. He's a $50 an hour. Robbing ass nigga.
So on 4th down, here's Jake Shum to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully...
You know, with a white girl, she's soft as powder. I get out around her.
That seems like a pretty dangerous call.
She said, I'm a dope boy. Don't fuck with bro.
And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Toss play to McKinnon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a
You know,
different
with a
play
white
because
girl,
that
she's
was
off
the
the
defense.
pattern. I get all around. This shit glitching up, bro. I can't do
That was
nothing.
filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle.
She said,
So
I'm a dog
incomplete on
boy. She
second
just
down.
give
Now
me
they'll look
dog
to
boy.
convert
You
here
know,
on
with a
third.
white girl, she's off the pattern. I get all around her.
On third down, Bradford looking deep downfield. A battle for it.
Man, this shit glitching up, bro. Come on,
It's picked
man.
off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about in the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one is incomplete. That's it for the first half. Two more
Man, I
quarters to go. Well,
you
then plenty more to
understand what
see
you're saying.
after the break.
These bitches try to get hurt.
Charles and I
And a lot of you
settled in
niggas
the
be
booth
playing.
ready for
I fuck with
quarter
Charlie on the
number
low.
three.
She
So
never
both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Short boot taking it to 21.
I'll be like, blah, blah,
Nice
blah, blah.
return,
Try to
sets him up pretty
argue
good
with
here
me.
at the
I'll be
30-yard
like, blah,
line.
blah,
Now
blah,
come the
blah. Try to
Vikings,
get
he'll
back
have it
with
first
me.
on
I'll be
offense as
like,
we begin the third. We have
you
a chance to
talking
break our
about
tie here as we
money. I'm
get
like,
like
blah,
the
blah,
first
blah,
drive of
blah.
quarter 3.
Small shit,
And
don't
it's
do
such a
that.
tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
He was trying to get it to AP
Blah,
out of the
blah, blah,
backfield. And now it's third down.
Yeah,
And the offense looking to pick up the first down
stop.
after the second down
I'm
incompletion.
like, blah, blah, blah.
To throw is Bradford. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A good gain of 14 there and moves the
These big
chains.
guys get
And
hurt,
the D-line
and a lot of you
piecing
niggas
together
be
must be
playing.
expecting
I
to
fuck
run.
with Shotty
Looking
on
to
the
speed
low.
things up here, going with some tempo. A dump
You
down
gotta
to
go.
McKinnon. And he'll get it down
She
here.
asks
at the
about it,
43.
I'll be
It's
like,
an
blah,
8-yard
blah, blah,
pickup,
blah.
and
Try to
that'll
get
make
like
this a
with
second
me.
down.
I'll be like,
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
McKinnon. And the stop here will
Blah,
come
blah,
at the
blah, blah.
38-yard line. 5 yards is
Stop.
a pickup
Blah,
there
blah,
as that
blah, blah.
extends this drive.
But we always talk about get down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about
Hey.
anything. But a lot of times the play
I
caller
can't
just looks down at
fuck
his
with you.
sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And now it looks like they're
yo,
going to be in
it's
the
like
hurry
they're
up.
about to show what's up, nigga.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Damn.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard
Oh,
line.
man,
It'll be a
man,
loss
so
of
it's
1,
nameless.
and they're going to have a third down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye,
This shit
and there was a
glitching. I
loss on the
can't
play.
win, bro. I can't.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
This shit is glitching up, bro. Can't do nothing with the ball.
To get the offense off the field, they're going on 4th and 5.
No.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
This shit is glitching, bro. Come
All
on.
right, different topic here. 2018, the Super Bowl, traveling north, far north to Minneapolis. Early predictions for that one. Who you got?
Well, you know, everyone's still waiting in the NFL for a home team to play in its own stadium, right? So could the Vikings be that team? I'll start in the NFC, and I'm going to say no. Starting to get near that maybe last run with their defense. But Earl Thomas returns. I like Seattle coming out of the NFC. How about you?
I'm actually going to take a Dallas Cowboys NFC title run. I think that they came so close this year, probably most talented going into next year.
I like that one. Well, in the AFC, I'm going to go with a team that if they improve their defense and their quarterback stays healthy, they could be that team, the Oakland Raiders.
Okay, I'm going dark horse. Cleveland Browns. Let's go.
Hey, from worst to first.
This is Cobb with a catch right side.
And
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. One back is Lacey. Rodgers now on first down. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And inside the 20.
But it won't glitch on here when he don't drop. That's
I'm going to
crazy.
show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Eddie Lacy, the one he was trying to get it to. And that'll bring up second down. But pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
That is caught inside the 5. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Mayday.
And again, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now out comes Minnesota. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 hit?
And got his man complete. And he will finally be taken down up at the 43.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing.
Look at the big man rumble. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there for Minnesota. And even 50 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing. Bradford. His pass caught at the 4. Now it looks like we got the big tight end still down after the last play. Well, you can bet that they would hate to be without his services. They come out here in the I. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adrian Peterson. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have taken the lead. A 10th carry now for Peterson. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And with 3, now a whistle and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. One back is Lacey. They go back to the air here after the INT. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, Ellen, you mind if we go off topic for a second?
No, you know I like to do that randomly. AFC playoff contenders for this year that didn't make it last season. Who do you have that might get in?
Well, I think Cincinnati's got to be considered there. Maybe they'd have an offseason that's calm when they go into this season and try and get back to the playoffs where they had been perennials. How about Denver?
Yeah.
Remember last year they didn't have the quarterback to start. Trevor Siemian played pretty well overall, but maybe they can get solidified there and ride that strong defense right back into the playoffs. I'm going to give you a couple a little bit off the pace. Indianapolis cannot afford to squander Andrew Luck, one of the better young quarterbacks in the game. They've got to get back to the playoffs. And Buffalo, brand new head coach, brand new people running the ball club. Let's see if they can figure it out, because I think defensively they can be awfully strong.
It's caught. Nelson. A nice pickup there of 11 yards. And
Oh, my God.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be second down. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play. Coaches really don't care from what position they get this. But run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Rodgers to throw once more. This will be caught at about the 5. That throw good for 4. It's second down. And now they're in the hurry up. Rodgers again now. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. And no, it's incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself,
I'm running niggas over.
how do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first order.
Pressure was a toss play. This is Peterson. Room here to run. And brought down at the 17 yards of the pickup. Down the drive will continue. So they pick up the first down.
Pressure control. And I'm drinking.
It's McKinnon. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Here's McKinnon. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
Walk around like a zombie. Call the D-money.
Who's going to control the edge of the line of scrimmage? In other words, can the defensive guys hold their leverage? What we were always taught was keep the outside arm or outside shoulder free. If you were playing on the football,
you playing at the computer, bro. God damn. That's crazy as hell.
Last time they had it for
well, all that is smoking. Yeah, I'm drinking. I'm smoking. Playing at the computer. That's straight wood on him, right? Oh, man, I'm calling time out. Come on. Let's go. Well, I'm gonna cut your ass on, boy.
He's gonna take a timeout. That's gonna leave him with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the fourth with the football.
These niggas looking at me like they know something.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers looking for his running back, and he's got
these niggas keep that too.
He was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for this time. And quickly they get to the line.
These niggas looking at me like they know. Hell no. Face, we awesome. My nigga keep that too.
The drive continues.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag
I'm wild with my niggas.
Sometimes that's good for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle.
Junior college, of course, at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills.
Killers out.
Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and he didn't do it very often.
And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense.
But shot like combo. Feds, short combo.
Caught left side by Cobb.
Oh my God. I don't fight, folks. My nigga don't look. These niggas looking at me like they know something. This is to his face if he owes something.
Into the red zone.
The Sosa ride with my niggas and he owes something. Ride with my hunters and Sosa.
Some experience and some moxie. You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz it.
Who is these niggas? I don't know them. What's up with Glock's on? What's up?
I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had to read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Rolling to Stevie. I don't give a fuck. Stevie.
Danny Lacy punching it in.
Head by Kiki.
And the Packers move back within a
Knees
couple
on
of
them
the
up
lead.
now.
So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. It's complete. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game. So here comes the kickoff. Now, all even here in this fourth quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time
Looking at me
here.
like they know something. Business to his face like he owes something. My nigga keep that too.
But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Vikings.
No, them.
Stephon Diggs, 91 yards. And the Vikings are going to take the lead.
And there's the go-ahead touchdown. And so likely we'll kick an extra point. But to me, I'm looking forward. Special teams now with your kickoff. And then your defense, that's where the pressure shifts.
Yeah, because there's plenty of time left on that clock. Anytime you're over a minute in the NFL, there's a chance. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now it's a chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Randall Cobb.
You like to test
one
that.
of those inexcusable special teams penalties.
When I test that.
Kickoff.
Pressure, pressure,
emojis,
pressure. Sometimes errors occur because of situations.
Emojis. None of such emojis.
They come out here in the eye.
Emojis. You have a computer talking.
Whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I only roll with emojis.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Bradford, and this is going to be intercepted. And they take at the 48-yard line.
Money
the Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They can still get into field goal range, partner. They got to work quickly, though.
Nigga can't come near we. These niggas out here snake. And then come here, boy. Come here. I'm from your play. They want your shoe, they want your skates. Money.
Third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Back to throw. Rodgers.
You know we gotta get them bad bitches.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Every offensive coordinator, every
Bang,
play
bang, bang.
they have about
Bang, bang,
5 or 6
bang.
plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did.
We just was so loud.
To make a big play.
I'll be balling up. After that come Kobe Durant.
Pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing, and on that one, they had to fly. Just sit
we get playing it. That's we get playing it. Bitches can't come near we. Hey, what What the fuck? Bitch. Been back. I run, but no.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the
past, so it's but life.
First team to score wins, but no longer.
Yeah, that's
now,
how we fly.
If the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal,
here we go. Cause this time is GA game. We're about to touch this time.
First team to score wins the game.
And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was
slap in his like a wiggle leg.
Starting field position.
They all wasted. Bang, bang, there's 300. Like with bitches don't want it, bitch. Yeah.
Get this up only to about the 41.
Okay. As long as I got my yards up.
Not a big run on the first play.
You get plenty. Nigga can't come near we.
Get your guys a little bit of contact and get things moving.
For the workhorse here this afternoon, Peterson.
Playing, boy, come on.
Before he gets into enemy territory.
You run niggas over out here. Young niggas over out here, boy. You gonna make up for that for me, boy. You gonna make up for that for me, boy. Get the fuck off me. Get off me, boy.
That veteran leadership, a big time run, combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
They toss it left side to Peterson. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Tackle made there by Nick.
G-A-N-G. G-A-N-G.
First level defensive
G-A-O-G-A-N-G.
third level defensive backs.
Money we get plenty.
First level run, and it was
stopped
by a second level player.
Blah, 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 blah. Damn, bro.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down.
These bitches out here snakes.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage. The toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very
I'm gonna blow my gun. Bang, bang, bang. 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 Almost there. I'm in there. I'm in there. Touchdown. 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 I'm in there. Who good? Who getting this rock? I'm in there.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to
3rd and 1. He took that flute. Dab on him. Dab on him.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
They run it with McKinnon. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And partner, in a lot of short yardage situations, you'll see the linebackers step up into the gap.
Gotta set
the
now.
line of scrimmage to make sure they take away all spaces, all creases. That one worked really well for them.
They only needed a yard, instead went backwards. They'll run for it. Peterson. They'll get a couple
Took me
yards
down.
on that one.
Look what now. I need the man fit. Ditch. Set now. I got a set now. I love to start, bitch. Hit the pass now.
One remaining here in OT.
Let's get it.
They come out here in the eye. They'll run with Peterson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Ball spotted at the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game
Yeah, no,
in OT. We needed extra time to decide this one. The
but the
rushing score
bullshit,
and OT finishes it off.
D-Wolf,
But all
foul
throughout,
number
really just a
9,
great game to witness.
3
I agree,
D-Wolves.
the whole time
Set
we were
now,
watching and
we trick
working
to
on
the
this game,
hoes. I got
I
a
had in the
set
back of my
now,
head, we could
we
get to
trick to
overtime.
the
Just the way
let's
this
get
game
it.
went,
Got a
the ebb and
set
flow of it
now,
all. And then to get
that
there
now.
and finish it, what I would call old
30
school
clip,
way,
shot
a
it.
running play, because in today's NFL, we throw the ball to ring the bell, don't we?
Not there.
That ain't the
ran it
man,
in.
bitch.
And again, just a great game that we bore witness to. So that'll do it for us.
Got
For
a
Charles
set
Davis and
now.
all our crew,
Got a
I'm
start,
Brandon Gaudin.
bitch.
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
Bro, subscribe to my YouTube page. I'm trying to let some punks with some fucking danger. Multiply that I can't fuck with one bitch. I got my low hoe at the stunt bitch. Multiply. He got 100 yards. Not a bad now.